Today I'm at Keck at the lab. I'm waiting for my blood draw to find out if I need antibodies to my Moderna vaccine, so fingers crossed. I think we should find out shortly, but I don't know what the timeline is. So I'll give you guys an update when I find out something.
So it's a couple days later. I did get my results. I will say the test was super easy. It was just a blood test. I did the test in the morning. I had the results by that evening, and it was a negative or positive result on the antibody test. I, of course, went into the patient portal and snuck a look before my doctor actually corresponded with me, which his correspondence always comes really quickly. So he corresponded the next day, but of course I had already used my online medical degree to decipher my results by the time he corresponded. I will say I approached the vaccine the way I approach all my medical care: risk versus benefit, quality of life versus staying the same or maybe losing less quality of life. I knew going into the vaccine that there was a probability of not making antibodies because of a medication I'm on. Now, if you have autoimmune disease, please don't jump to the conclusion that you're gonna be like me and whatever my results are gonna be your results. That's for you and your doctor to decide. And my doctor always educates me, and I have a lot of questions, and I'm not afraid to ask those questions, and he's not afraid to answer them. So I approach this knowing that my results might look a little different than the healthy population, than the other autoimmune disease population. And I will remind you, I have 3 autoimmune diseases. I have systemic sclerosis with antibody SCL70. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I have lupus. I was on 4 immune suppressants at the time of my vaccine. I was on Cellcept, methotrexate, Kevzara, and daily prednisone. So I received my results, and like I said, it's a positive or negative result on the blood test, and unfortunately, my test is negative. However, I haven't lost all hope. Like everything with this pandemic, science is evolving, and what we know about it is evolving. So the antibody test I got is only one test out there. There's different antibody tests, and just because my antibody test is negative doesn't mean that maybe I didn't make some antibodies. Maybe that gives me a chance of taking a different type of antibody test. So I, will continue to be a little careful. I will continue to wear a mask. I will continue to be aware of my surroundings, but that's not anything that I wasn't doing before the pandemic. I've been using a mask for travel for over 10 years, and it's just something that I adopted in my life because I knew that I was immune suppressed with the biologics I was receiving for my autoimmune disease. And knowing how hard it is to recover from illness, I'm anxious to travel, but I'll just be careful, and maybe there'll be more developments. I'm not upset that I received the vaccination. I'm not upset that I don't have antibodies. I really wish I could have made antibodies, but it just didn't happen. But that doesn't mean that it might not happen in the future, and I'm okay with it, but my test is negative. Hey, there's still hope on the horizon. Science is always evolving, and with my healthcare, everything is risk versus benefit. I didn't have any risk really associated with this besides my injection site reaction, my COVID arm that I got. But would I do it again? Absolutely. And if there's a study to sign up for, to take another vaccination, a different mechanism, I will sign up for it. If you're concerned about what your response to the vaccine might be, I would encourage you to speak with your doctor. I, of course, am only one patient, and this is only my experience. It's not a global across the board experience. So everybody looks different, and I would say talk to your doctor, have that conversation. Doctors want to talk to you about this. They want to answer your questions. So don't keep it bottled inside. Go ahead and share it with them. If you like this video and you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. It's okay to thumbs up the video even though my antibody test was negative. And if you want to follow along on my adventures, please subscribe to my channel. My husband got his 2nd vaccine this week, so we're excited to start venturing out. The weather is beautiful in Southern California, so we're ready to get out and start exploring. And until our next adventure, go out and have your own. Thanks for watching.